America, I learned some really, really harsh lessons in business around, let's say, a slow no or a fluffy yes.
Oh,
You know, that sort of,
yeah.
we love you.
Maybe
oh my
it's
God,
the worst thing.
you know, and it's like, well, okay, you said yes 6 months ago. Does that mean no? So that's the idea of a slow no. Yeah, we love you guys, you know, well, do something about it then, you know. And, you know, likewise, you'll have other cultures and other places you do business where it's just, no, we don't want it, you know, and I'd rather that, you know?
It is one of the things that what's the saying, getting to know or getting to yes, but the sooner you can get to no or yes, it makes your life a hell of a lot easier, and you don't hang up on the idea that, maybe this will happen, maybe this happen, because until it's a no, you follow every lead until it's a no.
That's right.
But you've got to try and get to know quicker if it is going to be a no.
That's right. And even I remember very clearly doing business in China, and again, you know, such cultural differences, and it's really enjoyable, you know, to learn those things. But I remember actually sitting down, believe it or not, with I think it was the head of content or head of technology or something like that, at Beidou.
Yeah.
And he was representing Beidou, which, you know, for your audience is basically Google in China. And it's the similarities are uncomfortable, and therefore I cannot discuss any further. But for fear of
retribution,
So anyway, yes, even sitting down with those guys, and they're saying, look, could you funnel Western content onto our search engine? And I sort of outlined who I was and what Nevada was and what we do, and they were like, yeah, so can you do it? I thought, what? I'm sitting with one of the biggest organizations on the planet, and they're saying, do you want to do business? And I'm saying, no, not really. You know, it was bizarre, because I just didn't trust it. I didn't trust the virtue of it. I didn't trust and right enough, you know, again, I just learned a hard lesson about, they weren't about to open a checkbook.
Yeah.
They were testing and probing. Were we the people with the keys
to do it?
To do it. You know, fascinating, and also a good curve to learn.
Yeah, I guess it's especially if you're out there in the world building your business and growing it. You must be, the first few years you are learning a hell of a lot. You must be.
I think you're learning all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, and actually, I would make a very strong point about relearning, because I've forgotten a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I've forgotten a lot of stuff, and even, you know, colleagues of mine would know that, you know, sometimes I personally have to remember the basics. You know, the basics of running a sales campaign, or the basics of what a good website should be, or a good structure for a piece of content. You know, always relearning, because you do get rusty. You do, because you're focused on other things. I used to be called very staunchly called a creative and a good creative director, and I don't think I could direct a pair of shoes at the moment. You know, I really don't, but I could.
It's just because you haven't done it for a while,
That's
or your
right.
world's changed, that the mentality that you had before has shifted?
That's a good question, and I'm struggling with that at the moment. I think it's a bit of both. I don't think you can turn a creative cold, but I do think that the way that you create needs, you know, is a set of skills in itself, and needs honed all the time. And if you stop honing those skills, then you get a bit rusty, and maybe forget what makes those things special. But yes, too much time looking at spreadsheets and lists of things and tasks and stuff that I'm not good at. So